good afternoon. How are you? How are you? It is another Tuesday, so you know what that means. It is time for the Raggedy Business Report. Man, I don't know about y'all, but these Tuesdays be coming around fast. It's like before I know it, it feels like only a couple of days since the last time we did or had the last Raggedy Business Report. So I am super excited. If you are watching with me live, go ahead and holla at me in the comments. Let me know where you are tuning in from. Hey, Janae, thank you for tuning in. It's a couple of folks I can always count on to be here with me, and Janae is one of those people. So thank you so much for tuning in. Shauna's tuning in on IG right now. Thank you, Shauna. Shauna is another one I can always count on to be here live and in living color as we do these good Raggedy Business Reports every week. So happy to have all of you with me. If you are catching me on the replay, go ahead and type replay in the comments for me so I can be sure to acknowledge you. Let's see. Shale Media Publishing. I don't know if I said that correctly, but thank you so much for tuning in. Hey, we got South Carolina in the house. I know Janae is tuning in from Houston, so Texas is representing. Texas and Houston that's me. That's local for me. So Janae, my girl, is here. Go ahead and let me know where you are tuning in from. It is so wonderful all the time to see where people are watching from and tuning in from. Go ahead and tag a friend or two, business bestie friend or two, maybe one of your coaches or somebody that you didn't hire to help you in business. They probably need to be tagged on this too, right? Because we can always get better in how we are operating our companies. So thank you always for tuning in. Man, these Tuesdays, like I said a few moments ago, they just keep running around real fast, real fast. Hey, Girlfriends Chit Chat Show, thank you so much for tuning in. But these Tuesdays they be coming around quick. I don't know if y'all feel like the weeks are just flying by as well. I can't believe we are already in the middle of March. I don't know where the time is going, but anyway, I'm going to keep on living because every day that I'm here is a blessing. Every day that God has left me here is a blessing, and it just lets me know that there is still more for me to do, and I am still fulfilling purpose. Hey, Safana, thank you for tuning in. Yes, child, of Purple Rain, and we are actually talking about the Purple Rain today, so that is, you might want to, if you can hang around, the story is about the Purple Rain today, so excited to have all of you with me. So for those who are new to the Raggedy Business Report and unfamiliar with the Raggedy Business Report, let me break it down for you and tell you what you're in for. So every Tuesday at 2 p.m. Central Time, I come to you to give you some good old gossip and good old tea on some Raggedy Business Reports or Raggedy Business experiences that I have had. So most of the time, it is an experience that I have had, but I have done some Raggedy Business Reports of people who have shared their Raggedy experiences with me. I always keep the company confidential. For a person that is sharing their story, I keep their name confidential if they wish for it to be kept confidential. So if you have a Raggedy business practice story that you would like to share, go ahead and shoot me a DM so that I can let you know how you can do that. But I talk about a Raggedy business experience that I have had. And so I give you the story, I give you the Raggedy Business Report, but then I always leave you with some things that you can do and implement in your business to make sure that you are not practicing Raggedy business. Because this report isn't necessarily to say that the businesses that I talk about are Raggedy, but it is to say that if you are doing Raggedy business and you leave it unchecked, it will turn your business Raggedy as a whole. And we don't want that, right? Because there's no longevity in business if you are doing business in a Raggedy fashion. So that is what we talk about on these Raggedy Business Reports. That's how we get down. For those who are new to me or unfamiliar with me, my name is Candice Washington, also known as the Client Curator, and that is because I help my clients to develop data-driven strategies that they can use to implement and increase the amount of money that they are earning from their existing client base so that they can increase their revenue without always having to bring in new clients, and increase their client retention, make sure that they have client experiences that are converting so that people continue to spend with them over and over and over again. And so that is what we do. A lot of small businesses do not realize that 80% of your future revenue is going to come from just 20% of your clients. And so what that means, said another way, is that only 20% of the money that you make in your business is going to come from somewhere outside of the clients you already have. So if you don't have a strategy for how to keep the clients you already have, for how to get them to spend more with you, because client retention is the first part, but then maximizing the business that your clients do with you is the second part to that. If you don't have a strategy for that, you need to be hitting me up and sending me a DM so we can talk about how I may be able to work with you to improve those things in your business. So that is who I am. That is what I do. And now we're going to get into this good Raggedy Business Report of today. So, child. We talking about the purple rain today. The purple rain is my hair. So everybody who knows me knows that I have been rocking purple for, probably 4 or 5 years now. It has become my signature color. Purple is my favorite color, but my hair has become my signature color. Before I had it this short in a tapered cut. It was longer. I've been natural for probably 8 or 9 years now. And so at first, my hair was a little bit longer, shoulder length, was still natural. But when I decided I wanted to go purple, I did a whole bunch of research and found a stylist who was going to do the color for me. Now, let me back up just a little bit. I have a very good friend from college. Her name is Carissa, and she does a lot of bold colors. She does purple. She has been blue and orange and pink and a lot of bold colors, and she rocks the heck out of all of them. And so when she went purple, I was like, hold up, that's kind of hot. I love purple. It's my favorite color. And so let me try and maybe go purple. I had to build up and get the gumption to do it, because purple is not a color. Bold colors are not a color that everybody can pull off, right? But I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to do it, because I had tried the variations of the browns, the honey blondes, the muted kind of reds and all of that. But I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to give this a go. I'm not a hairstylist, right? And so to get this color, you have to bleach your hair. Like, it's not like I can just throw purple on my hair and it's going to come out this color. No, because if you think about it, the darker our hair is, it's just like putting a color on top of black or on top of brown. If you think about it in the sense of painting, if you put red on top of black or brown, or purple on top of black or brown, it's really not going to look like much, because the undertone is dark. So you have to bleach your hair to get it to this vibrant of a color. So I was like, I know my limits. Like, I'm very aware of who Candice is and who Candice is not, and what Candice can do and what Candice cannot do. So I wasn't even going to try it. I was like, you know what? Let me just find somebody, go to a salon, go to a professional, and let her do her thing, right? So I found this hairstylist, go get my hair done, right? She lightened my hair, so she bleached my hair. It was great. She mixed the purple in the mixer, and it looked right. Like in the bowl, it looked right. But when she put it on my hair, didn't really come out right. So she does my hair, go through the process, go through the color, wash it out, shampoo it, condition, style it, all of that. And the color that it resulted in was burgundy. Now, it was a beautiful color. I can't lie and say that it wasn't a beautiful color, but I didn't go there to get my hair colored burgundy. I went to her to get my hair colored purple. And so I tried my best to be appreciative. And it was a nice color, but again, this is not what I paid for. I paid over close to $300 when you include the tip, because I tip well. And so she did the color. I tipped her about $50, $60, and I did not get what I paid for. So I go home, trying not to be disappointed, but I was just like, this ain't it. Like, this is just not working for your girl. So I reached out to her about a week later, and I was like, I'm just really not satisfied because this is not the color that I came to get. So she offered to fix it for me at no charge. Bet. So I'm like, okay, I can rock with that. Went back, and instead of, well, let me just not even say that yet. I went back, she mixed up some more color, and she put the new color on top of the color that I already had. So needless to say, it still didn't come out right. And I was kind of stuck, right? And so I just thanked her and left and let it be that. So that is the Raggedy Business Report of today. Now let me break it down, and I'm going to give you some more information about the whole situation as I give you these lessons that I want you to take away from this story. The first lesson as a business owner is always make it right with your client or your customer. Even if that means you have to start over. Even if that means you have to go back to the beginning, scrap what you've done, and start over. Because what I have since learned, because now I have trust issues with stylists when it comes to color. How could you blame me, right? And so now I do my color. Ever since that experience, I've been doing my color. So when people say, oh, your color is beautiful, thank you. I'm not a stylist, but I sure learned how to do what I wanted to get done very quickly because I paid somebody and it didn't come out right. And so if I'm going to be paying somebody and it not come out right, well, I figure I could do it myself. If it's not going to come out right, why am I spending $300? If it ain't going to come out right, I can do it myself. However, you see it comes out right. I became a stylist real quick, right? And so what I did was my friend Carissa from college, who she does her own color for very similar reasons. And so I was like, okay, I need you to walk me through the process, sis. I need you to tell me exactly what you use. I need to know the brand of color that you use. I need to know what I need to do to fix this. I like everything. I need to know the kind of toner that you use, what level of toner that what kind of bleach, like everything. I had her lay it out for me because I was like, listen, I'm going to do my best to get the color that I wanted because I paid the stylist to do it and she didn't do it right. And so one thing I have learned as a result of having to learn how to do this myself because I paid somebody and they didn't give me what I asked for was that when you are doing color and you are trying to fix color or you are trying to make the color bold again or revitalize the color, you're supposed to remove the color that's already on there. And so what this woman did not do was when I went back for her to fix it, instead of taking out the color that she had put on there, she just threw more color on top of there. So of course it's not going to come out right. Because again, like I said a moment ago, when you're doing color, if you put a vibrant color over a darker color, it's still not going to come out right because the base has to be light. The base has to be a blonde or a white or, think about painting. And so one thing she didn't do, she didn't remove the color. So she was trying to take a shortcut. She knew she didn't do it right. She knew that it wasn't the color I came to her to get and that I paid her for. And instead of really taking the time to make it right by removing the color off of my hair that she had put on, she just threw more color on top of it. And so really and truly, she didn't want to start over. She was just trying to do a quick fix. And when we are running these businesses and dealing with clients and customers, everything is not always a quick fix. Sometimes we gonna have to start over from scratch. And whatever that means, if it's more money, if it's more time, whatever it means for us as business owners, that's what we need to do. If it means getting it right for our client and customer and delivering what they paid us for, that's what we need to do. So stop looking for quick fixes in your business and do what you need to do to make it right for your client or your customer. The second thing is don't leave jobs unfinished. So when I went back for her to recolor my hair to fix the color, do you know what she told me? I said, okay, well, will you do just like a 2-strand twist or something? She told me I was going to have to pay. That I was going to have to pay for her to style my hair. The only thing that she was offering to do was to fix the color. So I didn't feel like I should have to pay anything more. I already paid you close to $300 for something that you didn't get right. And you offered, I thought was a nice gesture to fix it, but then now you're asking me for more money? No, ma'am. So when I went back for her to redo the color, I walked out of there with just wet hair because I was not giving her no more of my money. I have to pay you to style my hair again? No. And so she left the job unfinished. You're going to not only not do my hair right when I came to you by giving me the right color, but now you want to fix it, so you say, but then charge me for it? Nah, not here. That's not how that works. And so I walked out of there with wet hair because I refused to give her another dime. So as business owners, when you are doing something for your clients, don't half do anything. You know, we say half, you know, we sometimes say, don't do that. That's not cute and it's not good for business because I haven't been back. Now, anybody who knows me knows that I'm a good client. I'm a loyal client. You treat me right, you do right by me, you're going to have my business over and over and over. She lost a loyal client. And so, you know, I talk about all the time when it comes to business and making sure that you are doing good business, it's because you want your clients to stay with you. You need your clients to stay with you. Sustainable businesses are built off of strong existing client bases, not always getting new clients. Yeah, you're going to need new clients in your business, but you know, your bread and butter is going to come from the clients that you already have, right? So those are the two lessons I have. Make it right with your clients and customers. If something doesn't go right, something is messed up, something, whatever it is, make it right with your clients and your customers, no matter what it means for you, no matter what it may cost you, make it right. And then the second thing is don't leave a job unfinished because that's raggedy, right? And this is the Raggedy Business Report, and that's why this was the Raggedy Business Report of this week, because it's raggedy, and we don't do raggedy over here, okay? So I hope this was helpful. Let me see some of the comments. Okay, Facebook. Hey, Jay, thank you for tuning in. Let's see. She should have said, I don't know how to get purple. And yeah, no, Shauna, I didn't pay her twice because I refused to pay her again. So that's why I walked out of there with wet hair. So let me clarify that. Nah, she wasn't getting no more of my coins. But let me say this. When you said she should have said, I don't know how to get purple. Another thing is I have learned that colors, hair colors, they take differently to different types of hair. I learned that because I had to become a colorist to get the color that I wanted, right? But as a stylist who went to school for this, she should have known that, right? She should have known that different hair colors, brands, take differently to different types of hair based upon their chemical makeup. I learned that because, again, I had to figure out how to get the color that I wanted. But as someone who went to school for this, she should have known that. So, you know, hey, it is what it is. Let me see. Janae, I know I've had to strip a few tumblers due to uncontrollable errors to ensure client satisfaction. The extra time and materials required are a drop in the bucket. A happy client is a repeat client, period. That's facts, Janae. That's facts. Happy clients stay with you, keep their business with you. So whatever it means for you, if you have to take a temporary L, you know, on something that you've already done, if you have to take a temporary L to make it right so that your client is more than pleased and more than satisfied, then sometimes that's what we have to do in business. Sometimes that's what we have to do as business owners. But in the long run, it's going to be worth it to you. Let's see. Yeah, Shauna, with the $50 tip, I daggone near pay for the color. Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah, that part. So I hope you have enjoyed this good old Raggedy Business Report. Again, if you're catching this on the replay, go ahead and type replay in the comments for me. If you would like to share a Raggedy Business experience that you have had so that I can talk about it on the Raggedy Business Report, go ahead and shoot me a DM. If you would like more information about how we can work together so that I can help you to improve upon your client experience and make sure that you're not doing raggedy business so that you can start earning more from your existing client base, go ahead and shoot me a DM for that as well. Otherwise, I thank you so much for tuning in. I thank you for watching. Anytime anybody spends any amount of time with me, I appreciate it. I don't take it for granted because time is one of those things that we can never get back ever in life. So I am grateful for you being here. I will see you next week, next Tuesday at, I almost said 6. That was the old time, at 2 p.m. Central. Make sure you tell your people that this is where they need to be as well. I hope that you have a blessed remainder of your day and of your week. And as I always say, remember to treat people well. Bye, y'all.